Is now a good time to buy a home downriver? If you've been scrolling through homes on Zillow, you've probably wondered, is now really a smart time to buy, or should I just wait? Between interest rates, prices, and scary headlines, it's easy to feel stuck on the fence. In this video, I'm going to give you an honest, local answer, so you can decide what makes sense for you, not just what the news is saying. I'm Ron 2.0, a virtual representation of Ron Fox with Downriver Homes. We work with buyers all over the Downriver area, and I see the same question come up again and again. Is this a good time to buy, or am I about to make a mistake? Let's break it down. First, a reality check. Downriver is its own market. We're not Detroit, and we're not the suburbs 30 minutes north. Here's what buyers here are actually experiencing right now. Good homes still move fast. The updated, well-priced homes often get a lot of showings and strong offers quickly. There are more okay homes than wow homes, the ones that really shine, great condition, great location, and priced right, stand out and draw competition. Prices are more stable than the headlines make it sound. National news swings from crash to crazy hot, but locally we tend to move more steadily. So, is it a good time to buy? For serious buyers who are prepared and thinking long-term, it can be a very good time, especially if you're strategic. Instead of asking, is the market perfect? Ask yourself these 3 questions. Question 1, is my life situation ready? If you plan to stay in the area for at least 3 to 5 years, your income is reasonably stable, and you're craving some stability, you're probably in a good spot to think about buying. If you're not sure you'll be here next year, or your income is all over the place, it might be smarter to hold off. Question 2, is my budget realistic for Downriver? Yes, getting pre-approved is important, but you also need to feel personally comfortable with the payment. Ask yourself, could I handle this payment if my income dipped a bit or my expenses went up? Am I leaving room for repairs, furniture, and moving costs, not just the mortgage? Would this payment still let me sleep at night? You want a monthly payment that feels boring, not terrifying. Question 3, do I know my must-haves versus nice-to-haves? The buyers who win in this market know which cities and neighborhoods they're truly open to, their real non-negotiables like number of bedrooms, needing a garage, or commute time, and what they're willing to compromise on, like an older kitchen, a bit of cosmetic work, or a smaller yard. That clarity lets you move confidently when the right house hits the market. Let's talk about interest rates and prices. Higher rates and higher prices affect everyone, but not equally. Here's how smart buyers are thinking right now. You'll hear the phrase, marry the house, date the rate. What that means is, if you find a home that truly fits your life for the long term, you can often refinance your loan later if rates drop. The house, its location, layout, and neighborhood matters more over time than the rate you started with. Waiting isn't always the safer move. If prices keep edging up while you're renting, you could end up paying more later for the same type of home, and you've paid rent that whole time. On the other hand, if buying now would stretch you to the breaking point every month, it's perfectly okay to wait, get stronger financially, and come back from a better position. Here's what I see the most successful buyers doing in and around the Downriver area. Number 1, getting fully pre-approved, not just pre-qualified. A strong pre-approval shows sellers you're serious, lets you act quickly when the right home comes up, and gives you a very clear price range. Number 2, touring homes before the perfect one appears online. A lot of people wait until they see a 10 out of 10 home online before they ever book a showing. The problem is you don't really learn the market that way. Looking at a few 7 or 8 out of 10 homes helps you understand what your budget really gets you in each city, and that way, when a great one hits the market, you recognize it and move with confidence. Number 3, working with a truly local agent. There's a big difference between someone who occasionally drives through Downriver and someone who lives and breathes this market. A local agent knows which streets tend to flood in heavy rain, which pockets are quietly in demand, and often has relationships with other local agents, lenders, and inspectors. That can be the difference between overpaying and getting a solid home at a fair price. Buying now is not right for everyone. It might be smarter to wait if your income is unstable or likely to drop soon. You're carrying a lot of high-interest debt. You're not sure you'll stay in Downriver for more than a couple of years. Or the idea of repairs and home maintenance just feels overwhelming right now. If that's you, there is zero shame in pressing pause. Use this time to build savings, clean up your credit, and learn the market so that when you are ready, you're in a really strong position. Here's my honest take. If you're stable, prepared, and thinking long-term, yes, now can absolutely be a smart time to buy Downriver. If your situation is shaky or very short-term, it's smarter to wait, plan, and buy from a position of strength. Either way, you shouldn't have to figure this out alone. If you're thinking about buying in the Downriver area and you're not sure whether it makes sense to move now or wait, let's talk. I'll help you. Look at your situation. Get a realistic picture of what your budget can do in specific downriver cities. And map out a simple plan, whether that means buying soon or waiting a bit. No pressure, no hard sell, just honest local guidance so you can make the decision that's best for you. If that sounds helpful, reach out to us at Downriver Homes and let's walk through your options.